Hey guys, and welcome to the Touch On podcast. Bring you guys a brand new video. Today we're going to be previewing the Wrestlemania 39 cards. We've got Julian Cena on the return. He's our cousin. So we brought him on. He's a big wrestling fan, just like us. So we'll get underway. Anthony,
make sure if you haven't subscribed to Julian Cena, make sure you do that now.
Yeah.
Channel and
send your old channel that hasn't gone.
So we'll get underway. Anthony, you have the matches, so just keep mentioning them and we'll keep talking about them.
Yeah, okay. So we got the first card. We have Raquel Rodriguez. She's teaming up with Liv Morgan. They're versing Shotzi and Natalia versus Ronda Rousey versus Shayna Baszler. And there'll be another tag team will be announced this week on Friday Night SmackDown before WrestleMania. So it'll be a fatal four-way.
Didn't Sonya Deville and what's called?
I think Chelsea Green. I think yes.
Yeah, I think they took.
I think they announced it. I didn't see that one.
On Monday Night Raw, they won their match. I think they're in the fatal four-way now.
No, I think it was on Friday Night SmackDown actually.
It
was on the highlights.
SmackDown, either way, but I think so. That's the match. What are your thoughts on that, Anthony? Like, to be honest, I didn't keep an eye on the women's division a lot.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, me too. I don't pay attention on that.
Every time it goes on, I just forward it.
You're like me.
The only one I do keep an eye on is Bianca Belair and
Auska.
Auska, yes, that one, and also the Charlotte Flair one and the
Rhea Ripley, the Aussie
I think
one.
the Charlotte Flair one is good because of Judgment Day.
Yeah, that's
Everyone needs to win for Judgment Day.
But pretty. I have nothing to say for this match, but other than it might be a good match. Like fatal four ways are always solid.
It's always interesting.
They have one for the men's as well. I don't know who's in it though.
Yeah, they got the WrestleMania showcase one. Yeah, that's the one.
Three Profits, I think, Braun Strowman, Ricochet, and someone.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that one.
I think it's like a fatal four-way too. The tag team one as well.
The Viking Raiders are in it.
Yeah,
but we'll get to it. We'll get to it first.
Okay,
but,
we'll skip that one because
skip that one.
Nothing to say about that one.
Not much.
Okay, so the first one, I don't know. I'm not really interested about the match, to be honest. But whoever's going to come out with the win, I would say Raquel Rodriguez and Liv Morgan. They have kind of a bit of a chemistry between each other because Raquel Rodriguez, she's like the bit of the muscle lady, I would say.
Yeah,
like she's very dominant, like in the ring and that. And Liv Morgan, bro, she's been improving a lot.
I like Liv Morgan.
she's
actually really good. She's actually pressed us a lot, really. She's actually won the SmackDown Women's Championship. When was it, like 3 years ago or something?
But she won it last year, but she didn't look strong winning it. She lost.
She won it, but then she fought up short. I think who was it against Ronda Rousey?
Ronda Rousey. It was like one.
Ronda Rousey. Yeah,
and she lost it, I think, or maybe she won one and then lost it the other time. Like she didn't look strong.
Did she win out Money in the Bank?
She won out Money in the Bank, cashed in on Money in the Bank the same night.
To be honest, I think Sonya Deville and Chelsea's going to win it for some reason.
I don't think the win's going to impact any of the women, to be honest.
Yeah, exactly. Because they're not going for the women's tag team championship or anything.
It's not going to have an impact on the women's division, as Julian said. But I think there has to be a winner. So if I'm going to say, I think maybe Sonya Deville, because they just formed them up like just last week, and I feel they might just give them some sort of like spotlight in WrestleMania. And get them
probably that's a good point.
So does the winner get a chance of that at the tag team belts?
That's a very good question, Sam. I don't know. Maybe they could be announcing it maybe on Monday Night Raw or Friday Night SmackDown. I'm not sure.
I think SmackDown.
We'll find out.
SmackDown. Yeah. There's our predictions for that match. Anthony, can you tell us the next ones? The
next one is right. You know what? I want to congratulate to he's going to be in the Hall of Fame, Rey Mysterio.
Oh yeah.
He's had a hell of a career. And you know, I'm actually a big fan of him. So he's versing his son Dominik Mysterio. Yeah. Right. The minute when I watched it, when I was coming back from school, I'll never forget. I chucked the TV on, and as soon as I saw Rey Mysterio debuting on Friday Night SmackDown, I was like, bro, this bloke is gonna change this whole industry forever, bro.
Yeah, and he did.
The bloke won.
One of the greatest luchadors, or
one of the greatest luchador and Mexican wrestler in history. So, bro, this bloke has accomplished everything in his life, like through cruiserweight championships, through tag team championships. He's won the World Heavyweight Championship, WWE Championship. What else has he won?
He's won them all.
He's won them all.
Even that WWE Championship was so dirty that he won it for like an hour.
That's
right. And then John Cena pinned him out back in 2011.
I think they gave that to him just to say he's won the belt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They wanted to do the CM Punk storyline. That's why they
You had wrestlers in that era that they needed the belt to suit their storyline.
Yeah.
But speaking about the match, Rey Mysterio and Dominik, like it's been like it's been written in the stars that it's going to happen. Like they've been playing around with it every week and Monday Night Raw, SmackDown.
Like, we knew it. Like since September when he turned on Edge and Rey at.
That's right. Wolf at the main event was something at the castle.
Clash at the Castle when
Clash at the Castle. Sorry, yeah.
Judgment Day when Dominik turned on Edge and Rey. I knew that match was going to happen as soon as WrestleMania was going to come.
And I even thought of that. See when Dominik yelled at his mum.
Yeah.
I told Samuel a couple of weeks before that for Rey Mysterio to fight Dominik Mysterio, he's gonna have to tell one of his close, like one of the family members off, and that's what happened that night.
It was looked like it was gonna happen like that. Yeah.
So, like personally for me, like I feel if Rey Mysterio was to, I think he would win. But if he was to win, do you think that is the feud between them going to end? Is Dominik going to make up with him? Will Dominik just? How do you think what's going to happen after WrestleMania? Whoever wins.
I think I want Rey to win, but I think Dom should win only because it's the start of his career. If Rey's going to retire, let it at least be against his own son. Let his son beat him. Let him develop. You know, Dom's not like he was such a boring character when he was with his dad, teaming up with his dad.
He's much better now.
Yeah, he did.
He's getting the heat now as a heel. He's supposed to be getting booed. Like I don't understand why everyone says they hate Dominik. That's what they're supposed to say, but they don't realize that he's supposed to do his job as a heel, as a bad guy. You're not supposed to like him.
So do you think that if Dominik or if Rey were to win, they're gonna make up at the end?
No, I don't think so.
Or is there a few going to be still going on? Because for their storyline to end, there's going to have to be some sort of like agreement and like forgiveness from both sides, you know?
But Judgment Day just started. Like it needs to be a faction that needs to grow and grow and grow. If they all have to win it.
So I think for Dominik to get back with his dad, like to be on the same side of the arena, I think Judgment Day will betray Dominik. That's how I see it. Not now, but eventually, I think they're the ones that will backstab Dominik Mysterio, and then he'll reunite with his father.
But don't you think Rey's gonna? I think Rey's gonna retire after WrestleMania. I don't think this is gonna be his last.
Well, I'm not sure about that because they said the rumors about might happen, but I'm not too sure. But if he does retire, what's going to happen then? But the thing is, because like how Julian said, he's trying to build his own character. But they're saying that his character is like Eddie Guerrero when he was saying about, I don't know if you saw on Friday Night SmackDown how he said to his dad, I wish Eddie Guerrero was my dad. And everyone went crazy. Like, that gave me chills. I swear that gave me chills when he said that. But you know what? It's actually good with that chemistry and that storyline, how he's betraying his own family and his mom and sister and his dad. And then how Rey Mysterio just snapped at him and smacked the shit out of him. And he's like to him, you want a match? And he's like, yes. So and it's happening.
I feel what's it called? I think it was last week on Raw when Rey Mysterio confronted. I think it was on SmackDown. Sorry,
Friday Night SmackDown. And
he goes, but if a young kid came up to me and wanted a match at WrestleMania, I'd totally pump his ass or something. He said something along those lines. I think they should have announced it then because the way the fans reacted to that and the way that whole story was good. They should have announced it there rather than last week on Raw. But still, as long as the match is official now and they're both going to be versing at WrestleMania.
I think Dom should win, honestly.
So how would Dom win at WrestleMania?
It shouldn't be an interference by Judgment Day. No way, because Finn has his match against Edge.
And Rhea Ripley as well versing Charlotte Flair.
I think Damian Priest doesn't have a match, but I still don't think Damian should come out and interfere. It should be. I think he can cheat. Maybe the ref's not looking, get a steel chair, whatever. I can use it. I don't know if you can beat him clean. It's too weird seeing him beat clean.
Do you reckon maybe if the Judgment Day were to get involved in the match, do you see his family, like his sister and mother, maybe getting involved?
Ooh,
that could potentially happen.
I don't think anybody from Judgment Day or Rey Mysterio's family should intervene because I want to see the clean match, bro. It's like because you're talking father versus son.
Yeah,
Like everyone wants
either
to see this
between one and one.
happening. Yeah, like everyone wants to see this happening because they're gonna put on a show, bro, and everyone wants to see how they're gonna react because but so I don't know who's gonna win this one, but my gut feeling is Rey Mysterio, bro, the legend, bro. I think Rey Mysterio should win clean.
Do you see? Because Julian mentioned earlier about I think it was Julian. Yeah, sorry. If he would retire maybe after WrestleMania, do you see maybe if he probably loses against his son and then he just announces that he's going to retire? Like, and it might make a good storyline. Like he says, I'm retiring, and maybe Dominik has a soft spot for him then, and then they end it there. So then
because they're not going to make.
Then Dominik can pursue his career on his own then.
But I don't think Dom will leave Judgment Day after.
No, not about leaving Judgment Day, but he'll still be with the Judgment Day, but that feud between him and his dad will end.
But it won't make no sense because they're a heel faction. If one of them's face and the rest are heel, it doesn't make sense.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Finn Balor's going to be heel still. Rhea's going to be heel still. Damien's going to be heel soon. If one of them's a face and the three of them are heel, they're all going to change the face.
So,
Yeah, exactly. But at the same time, because I heard rumors about Rhea Ripley might leave Judgment Day because apparently her boyfriend, you know, Buddy Murphy, Aussie bloke, he might return to WE. They're gonna she's gonna leave Judgment Day, and then he's gonna have a feud with Dominik Mysterio.
Yeah,
but like he's saying, if Rey Mysterio should retire, I don't think he should because Santos Escobar and his two mates, they're actually trying to back up Rey Mysterio, so they might be a faction together.
Sam has a good point. I don't see Rey like retiring without him being like in a kayfabe way, not in real life. Because like, look,
I don't think he'll retire now. I don't see any like clear indication that his time's up.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
I reckon he'll have another 2 years on him for sure.
Okay, so
when he hits 50, he'll be done.
Who we got for prediction?
I'm going Rey Mysterio.
I want Rey to win, but I think Dominik should win. So
yeah, I think with Julian, I want Rey, but I think Dominik will edge this one.
Personally, for me, I don't know. To be honest, it's a lot of these matches in WrestleMania. For the first time, I feel they're very unpredictable.
Yeah.
We'll go honestly either way, but I'm gonna go. I want Rey, but I think Dominik will get the win.
And I think it just makes the storyline better.
Yeah,
for Dominik to win.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. So Anthony, next match.
Okay, so this one is gonna be the best match. The Usos versus Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens for the undisputed WWE Tag Team Championship. This is what I'm looking forward to. This one, right? Right. This is actually the best one.
No, look,
on this card right now.
This is the one we're all looking forward to. So I'm
yes.
going to ask Julian first. What do you think is going to
happen?
Go,
Julian.
Samuel and Chabot, they both know how much we've been invested in these storylines since maybe last year, like in winter, or I don't know. We've been so invested since 2020, bro. This storyline, even though it's not like obviously Roman and Cody's bigger, but this might be the second biggest match of the night. Like
I think it will be. I think it will be.
Second biggest. It should main event night 1, but it's going to be the beginning of night 2, I think. Which
so dumb.
That match. Listen, I love the Usos. I've seen them improve so much in just months. Like in the beginning of 2020, Jey Uso was doing nothing with his career. He was just like another tag team with Jimmy. Jey became main event Jey Uso as soon as he faced Roman, and he's improved so much.
Yeah.
Since 2020, that guy has been amazing, and he's still amazing now. But I don't want the Usos to lose. They made the title so prestigious since they won it in Money in the Bank of 2021.
Yeah.
They've done so much with it. They've improved so much. Yeah. But I still think Sami Zayn and KO, they should win it. But I don't think Sami's getting the right payoff for what he done with the honorary Us. He should have won the championship, in my opinion. Like, I love Roman so much. I want him to win at WrestleMania. I know Cody's going to win. But even though I want the bloodline to still stay together, I don't think it's going to stay. And I don't think Usos are going
to end for them.
Huh?
I think it's ending bloodline.
Yeah, it's going to end probably. And I like how Sami and KO are friends together and Sami's going to win a championship, but I still don't think it's the right payoff for Sami. So that's why I still want the Usos to win, but I just know, I know they agreed. They're not going to make them win. So it's going to be Sami.
Your thoughts?
My thoughts? Look, you know what? I'm both big fans of them, the Usos and Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. Why? Because I'll never forget when the Usos heel turn against Chad Gable and Jason Jordan back in 2016 when they became the WWE Tag Team Champion, SmackDown Tag Team Championship. Bro, it's just that how they build their character up as a heel for the last couple of years, but then they turned to babyface a bit and then went back to the heel turn. But Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, they've had the biggest chemistry between because they've had their rivalries since NXT when Sami Zayn won the NXT championship, and then Kevin Owens got a bit jealous, and then he became the NXT champion. But then when Kevin Owens came, he became like the United States champion. But you know what? The funny thing was, Sami Zayn has never won a championship in the WWE event except for Intercontinental, but not even a SmackDown championship or United States or WWE championship. But I thought that he was very close to win the WWE World Heavyweight Championship, the undisputed against Roman Reigns before the Mania. Bro, I thought everyone was saying, bro, Sami Zayn's going to win it, but he fell off short. But bro, you know what? This card is going to be the best card in Mania in history. So you know what? This is going to be a big clash, man. I want to see blood, sweat, and tears, bro. I want to see just everything all out.
As much as I want, what's it called? The Usos to win.
Yeah.
I was saying, as much as I want the Usos to win, I think it's written like for quite a while now, ever since they reunited Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. It's just been written in the stars that they're gonna retain their of course get the tag team belts at Wrestlemania. And it's upsetting to see the bloodline like crumbling and coming to an end because it's been such a successful storyline for the last 3 years.
Yeah, exactly. During the COVID season too,
It's just crazy to think how long it's been.
Like when the Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens win that belt, like, do you think that the bloodline, like the Usos, will like argue against each other? Like, it's gonna be weird. It's gonna be actually interesting to see.
Well, I've got to cut you off there. Why? Because we actually mentioned that. I think it was a night ago, when I told you about how what's name Jey Uso. He was the right man with Roman Reigns. But you know what? Like you said, the Usos are going to crumble down. But I think Jey Uso should become WWE champion because he's the one that was with Roman Reigns the whole time and backstabbed Roman Reigns.
Exactly what I said, down to it. Exactly.
Yeah. Everyone's been saying it. Everyone's been saying it for a few months right now. And that should happen very soon. In the next couple of weeks.
I don't like if Jey faces Roman without the championship. Like, if they're going to do it without the championship, Roman's not going to be as, like, you know, the trouble.
How he was,
So you're saying,
I don't know.
So you're saying if, say, Roman Reigns does win that belt this week, does that mean, and Jey Uso loses the tag team belts, is Jey Uso the next contender for that belt, maybe?
Because Roman will
it could be, but I don't know.
Like Roman Reigns might be so angry at them, and then against Jey Uso, very like he just wants to attack him, like what Sami Zayn did to him.
Oh, you saw Royal Rumble when he left and he came back. He didn't come back for Roman, he came back for Jimmy.
That's true.
That's you can see.
They're already questioning if he should leave the bloodline.
I think they're all gonna leave.
Like
his brother and his other brother Solo Sikoa, they're gonna leave too. They're gonna turn on Roman.
What happens if the Usos and Roman win? Like,
honestly,
I don't know.
Honestly,
I think it's gonna happen. I know it's probably not gonna happen, but
it's not gonna happen.
What does that mean?
If they do, then
there's something surprising. Probably, maybe The Rock comes back then. If that would happen.
Well, look, I reckon The Rock should return to WrestleMania, but I don't think he is going to come back to WrestleMania.
Imagine the scenes if Usos win, then Roman wins his match. The Usos come in the ring. They're all putting their hands up in the air, and then they hear the Rock theme song come up.
That's bad. That's actually bad.
They would get booed out of the stadium.
You're right, Julian. You're actually right.
Oh my God, that'll be scary.
Look, I don't want anyone to win the titles. I don't want the Usos to win. Look, I got big respect for them, but the thing is, they're not going to win the tag. They're not going to retain it. They're going to lose it. And even Roman Reigns, he's going to lose for sure. But my prediction, everyone knows that Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn are going to win the undisputed WWE Tag Team Champion. Yeah. Why? Because they're going to have a big chip on their shoulder and they're going to have a big target on their backs because there's a lot of tag teams are gunning for the titles. Like you're talking about like Braun Strowman, Ricochet, Street Profits, Viking Raiders and all them. There's a lot of tag teams are gunning for the titles. So if they do win it, they've got a big target on their shoulder. So Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn for me to win.
I was going to say prediction. So you're saying Sami and
Kevin Owens to win the undisputed.
I think that's what's going to happen this week, unfortunately.
It will be. It's going to happen.
I'm gonna go Sammy too, and
Yeah.
Kevin Owens. I think it's meant to be them. Like they made up. They're now best friends again, and just makes sense for them to. And also how the bloodline, how it's slowly starting to fall down. It just makes sense that WrestleMania is the day where it just ends for
Of course. And you know what? And I told you the other night, last night, the podcast as well, that I told you that Sami Zayn is the first Middle Eastern wrestler in WWE.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So if he wins the championship, that's the first Arab champion later on in the future. You know what? I hope that happens. He could be WWE champion later on. You don't know when.
I feel like they shouldn't miss out on the opportunity.
Yeah, I said I think on an episode yesterday on the podcast, personally, the superstar I think deserves the champion is Sami Zayn.
Oh, I agree with on you on that one.
Yeah, exactly. So it'll be an interesting match. Like we're all looking forward to it. And may the best team win.
Yeah,
exactly. So what's your final prediction, boys?
Yeah, we all said Sami Zayn.
Sami Zayn. All right, beautiful, locked in. We got the next Fatal 4-Way WrestleMania Showcase match in the men's. We got Street Profits versus Alpha Academy versus Viking Raiders. Ricochet and Braun Strowman. Sorry. So I don't know about this one. This is going to be a tricky one.
Yeah, I want to say something about the Alpha Academy. I think it's slowly ending.
Yeah, it is.
It is, and maybe at WrestleMania. Probably.
A lot of people are keeping a lot of people lately. I've been seeing it a lot, and I think Samuel agrees with me on this one. Everyone likes Chad Gable a lot more than they did last year.
I love him. I've always loved him.
Yeah, a lot of people on social media have been saying Chad Gable needs to push. Chad Gable needs to push, and not just him, also Montez Ford. A lot of people have been on those both two superstars for a long time now, and I don't know if WWE is ever going to push them, ever going to split them in their team. You've seen Montez Ford Street Profits for a long time, and they've never split them up for some reason.
Yeah.
Chad Gable and Otis should probably break up by WrestleMania,
but I think it will happen because after when he leaves with Otis, he's going to be. They're all saying that he's going to be the next Kurt Angle, actually. So if he does improve himself, he could be the next US champion later on.
He's at a point in his career, like where are they going to build him up from? Like Kurt Angle, of course. Look at the wrestler he was. Like he's probably one of the best in the business, and then in like WWE history. So where Chad Gable is now, Kurt Angle's like 10 times further in his career than where
100%.
Chad Gable is. So like
Kurt Angle had such a good debut. Yeah, I think he won the champion in his first year. I'm gonna check that actually.
I think he did. Yeah, he did. Yeah. Pretty sure he did. But yeah, I think as you're saying, Chad Gable and Otis, it looks like the Alpha Academy could be coming to an end. I hope it doesn't, because I actually like them two together. They make a good team and a good storyline as well, especially when it was them two versus RK Bro. Like that was a good storyline. But
I think Street Profits will win this. I think Ricochet and Braun Strowman won't last long.
To be honest, I think Street Profits, WWE hasn't been focusing on them too much. Focusing on the storyline. They deserve something big because they've been in the business for a few years, and I think it's about time they get a chance at the tag team belts.
Yeah, I think it's about time they get that shot.
Yeah.
You know what? They're going to be, go, Jules.
October of 2000, Kurt Angle won his first champion on his rookie year.
Yeah,
I actually did. I remember that.
So yeah, Kurt Angle he was like great at his when he first entered the scene. So Chad Gable, I don't think he'll be like Kurt Angle, but like he has potential to be a good wrestler and have a better role. But if we're talking about now like the Fatal 4-Way, personally, I think that it's going to be either the Street Profits or Ricochet and Braun Strowman.
I think that I honestly think Ricochet and Braun Strowman won't last long, like I said.
I don't like them together.
Huh?
I don't like them together. I think it's
again, Braun Strowman probably came back because he wants that bigger role, and a tag team for him, I don't think he would like really appreciate.
I think they're wasting both their potentials. Like,
honestly, I don't feel Strowman is even that good. Like they ruined him in 2017. He was such a monster. He was so good.
Yeah,
everyone now. Then they make him win it, and when no one cared about him in 2020, he was like one of his worst years. He won the championship then.
Yeah, and Anthony, you do rate Ricochet.
Hey,
you like him.
Yeah, look, I actually love this wrestler. He's actually a high flyer. He's so flexible. He's got athleticism, whatever you call it, athleticism. But you know what? He's actually pushing himself a lot. and I want to see him to win the championship very soon too. But if they do win, him and Braun Strowman together, they can win the tag team championship like next on the line. But like how Julian said, bro, Braun Strowman, they wasted him again. Like, bro, he should be in a big championship figure. You know what I mean? Like undisputed WWE championship or even the World Heavyweight Championship. But you know what? I reckon that might happen later on when Triple H brings back the World Heavyweight title back on SmackDown. So if that does happen, he could be the next World Heavyweight Champion.
It's rumored, like big rumors saying that it's going to happen.
Yeah, I want to see back with the big gold belt, but they're not going to do it. Imagine seeing Edge one more time with that belt.
That's crazy. Like that belt, we were saying it last night on the podcast, like that belt's so prestigious. It's just so good and so like meaningful when it comes to WWE. Like the wrestlers that held that belt, like it's just like it looks so good on TV.
Yeah, the first person you think of when you say that belt it has to be Edge. I think of no one else but Edge.
Oh, yeah,
I look at Batista too.
Yeah, Batista as well.
So of course, a lot of wrestlers have held it, but we'll go to predictions now. Who do you think is going to win this one?
Street Profits.
I want.
What is that?
Prediction.
Prediction. So Sharp said Street Profits. I'm actually going to go with my gut feeling is Braun Strowman and Ricochet.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go.
I think it's a waste of a.
I'm going to go Ricochet and Braun Strowman as well.
The thing is, I want Alpha Academy to win, but if they win, they're not going to break them up. So I don't know.
Exactly. Yeah. But they are going to break up soon.
I feel probably during that match, Otis will get distracted again, and it makes them to lose. Yeah. So So
who you got? Predicting, Julian?
I'll just say Street Profits, but I think all Street Profits and Alpha Academy are going to break up pretty soon.
I agree.
Anthony, next match.
The next match, this is actually gonna be a banger, man.
I know, Sheamus.
Triple threat for the Intercontinental.
That's gonna be crazy.
I'm so cut that it's not night one.
You know why this? Out of all the matches, I'm actually looking forward to this match because always when Sheamus, Drew McIntyre, and Gunther are in it, it's always a tough match. It goes for like 40 minutes.
It's like such
a hard match.
They're like hard wrestlers.
Yeah, that's what's so interesting about this match.
And Sharps is right. I think Sheamus had gone for one match of the year last year. Clash of the Castle.
Crazy. That's what I'm saying. That it goes long these matches.
For me, like this match could go either way. Like it's very hard to see who's going to win.
I was about to say that.
McIntyre can win it. Sheamus can win it. Gunther can win it. So to be honest, like it's very hard to predict this one. But
like you said before, where finally this is a WrestleMania where it's very unpredictable.
Yeah.
100%,
next after WrestleMania, it's just very hard to say.
There's three scenarios. Sheamus can be a Grand Slam champion. Drew can finally win the champion in front of a crowd because he never won that in front of a crowd.
Oh yeah,
yeah, that's right.
He won it in an empty arena and he couldn't celebrate with the crowd. And Gunther, they're pushing him to the moon right now. Like I don't see Gunther losing at all.
They're actually making him.
Triple H really likes him.
Like
they're making the IC prestigious again.
Especially in the Royal Rumble, how he came second.
Yeah, you mean that he lasted nearly 1 hour with Cody Rhodes because he was phenomenal, bro.
Yeah,
Gunther was actually tough, man.
Yeah, like that was surprising.
I wonder why they're trying to build him up, Gunther.
What is it?
When he first came into WWE, I thought he's just a normal wrestler like the others that just come on for a couple of months. But then you could see they're really focusing on him and also want to probably make the Intercontinental belt big again.
Oh, of course. It's always, bro, Intercontinental Championship is always important. I think it's probably bigger than the World Heavyweight Championship or the Undisputed because they made it prestigious. But you know how the Miz, how he said, I always make it prestigious, this and that. Like, all right, he does have a point.
Miz is going to be a crazy host. It's going to be so good with him hosting.
Yeah, but there's going to could be a big surprise. Nobody knows who's going to be there. But look, end of the day, bro, for me, Gunther, Sheamus, Drew McIntyre, this is going to be a big match, man. I can't wait. They're going to hit so hard.
It's going to be crazy, bro.
You're going to hear the big chops on the chest because Gunther has big fucking hands and chops everyone out on the chest. It's going to be so hurtful. But and look, like Julian said about Sheamus, he hasn't won an Intercontinental title. So if he does win, he will be the Grand Slam champion, and he's going to be like in the books for it. But like how Julian said, Drew McIntyre, he hasn't won the he's won Intercontinental, but not in front of the crowd yet. Since the COVID season, all that.
Yeah.
So I don't know. This is going to be a very interesting fight.
Julian's on the edge of saying something. What did you want to say?
I'm just saying, how dead was the Intercontinental Championship a few years ago?
Yeah,
It was
irrelevant.
No one cared about it. It was on the WrestleMania pre-show.
it was only between Apollo.
Yes,
But
and,
yeah,
Big E that time.
It was
Who
so
was it?
bad.
Apollo who?
No, it was Apollo and Big E. Yeah.
They're making they made the IC and US championships look so like forgotten these past few years. They really did a good job trying to keep it because, like, first of all, no one really prestigious holder. I would say Miz made it good again for that 1 year because Brock Lesnar wasn't coming on shows, so Miz made it like prestigious again. After that 2017, 2018 era, that IC champion went to shits, and even before that, like 2015, 2016, it wasn't as prestigious as well as the US championship. They made it trying to make it more prestigious.
If Gunther wins it, who's the next in line for the belt?
For Intercontinental.
All is different now.
To be honest,
there's heaps of names. There's heaps of names out there.
Drew McIntyre and Sheamus would still be in the picture. Again, they'd probably want the
Solo.
I don't feel like if they
Solo, yeah.
Maybe Solo Sikoa, he
They
could
had
be
a
the
match
next
at NXT once. I
Intercontinental.
don't know who won that.
Yeah, so for me,
Oh, you know what? No, speaking of that, if Gunther wins at Mania, then they could put the prediction, the fight against Solo Sikoa and Gunther for the Intercontinental title, because it reminds me how Umaga won the Intercontinental title. Remember when he won against Santino Marella back in 05-06? I'll never forget that storyline, man. That was like the funniest storyline I've ever seen. When Santino Marella was the funniest bloke, and Umaga just wanted to belt the fuck out of him.
No, Santino won it on his debut night.
Yeah, he did, because Bobby Lashley helped him out.
Like,
it was fun of the Italian crowd.
So who do we think's going to win this match? Like I think we're going to have different opinions on who's going to win, but as we said, either way. So Anthony, I'll go with you first. Who do you think's going to win it?
Oh, I don't know. I'm losing my crap out, but I don't know. Look, I'll be honest with you. I think I want to see Sheamus to be the Grand Slam champion. So I think Sheamus could win this for the Intercontinental.
Julian?
I think maybe Gunther or Sheamus. I don't see Drew winning it, but I see Gunther and Sheamus. But I see three of them winning it as a possibility. But
Chabot?
I'm going Gunther.
Yeah, me too. I think Gunther's going to retain.
I think he'll win it again.
Yeah, I think they're trying to. I think is he the longest?
I think he's the first longest or second longest?
He's the longest.
Oh, he is, eh?
I think they're gonna want to extend it. So I think it's gonna be a tough match, but I think Gunther's gonna get the job done.
It's probably gonna hit a year. A year's coming up. I think he won it in June last year.
So he
actually did. Yeah,
might hold it for a few more months.
Yeah.
So next.
Well, the next card, this is going to be a really, really good one, man. This is what everyone's waiting for, and it's going to be inside of a Hell in the Cell. So Edge versus Finn Balor.
Yeah,
this is what I can't wait for this one, bro.
I'll be honest.
It's a
storyline. I've gotten sick of it, man. It's been going.
Yeah, it's actually getting boring now.
Yeah, it is. It's actually going to die out, and
And
honestly, Edge even said it even to himself. He said it's going to end once and for all. So hopefully they will come down. But
Edge's last WrestleMania, so he'll go out with the win.
I think he will for sure.
Yeah, I think. It's getting old now. Same story. What can they change? We know Edge is against Dominik. He hates
nothing because he's the one that created it. Bro, because Edge,
they betrayed him.
Oh yeah,
because Edge created the Judgment Day. Him and Damian Priest. When Damian Priest helped him out to win last year against who was it? Edge against AJ Styles at Mania. So when AJ,
you're right.
Yeah. So when AJ Styles lost against Edge, that's when Damian Priest stepped in and they came together as a faction. So that's why Edge said he's the one that started the faction, and he's going to end the faction by Mania against Finn Balor. So that might happen. So I'm hoping that's going to happen.
It's the Demon Finn Balor that's going to be up.
Yeah, they're going to go purple. It's going to be Judgment Day. I think they're going to make it.
Yeah,
that's mad.
It's going to look so weird. I like the way how it's red, white, and black.
But it's going to be like
his original.
It's a bit different. It's purple now. It's a bit unique. It's
it is. Yeah.
But hey, quick question, boys. Quick question. Every time, when Finn Balor is fighting in the in the cards, like in the the pay-per-view. What the hell is that mask on his face like that he's wearing when he walks out?
Oh, it's like,
Like,
you know, that
you
kind
can't
of, it's like
see
the
anything on it.
mask.
Like, what the hell?
You know,
It's
that
like a
kind of, it looks like
visionary
that
mask or some
mask.
shit.
Yeah, I know what you're on about. Yeah, that's
It's
weird.
so fucking weird.
He wears it on occasions. I don't think he wears it normally though.
Bro, it looks like a rapist or something.
I just hope
Sharp,
I just hope the Judgment Day doesn't come and interfere into that match, because I think that if they do interfere, like, it's going to ruin. I'm sick of people interfering, and I just want a proper match, you know?
Yeah.
Yes, I agree on that one.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah. So who we're going to go? Like, who's winning this one?
I'll start first. I think everyone's going to say on this. So I think Edge is going to finish his career in Mania with the last win against Balor. So Edge for me.
Yeah, I think Edge probably last WrestleMania, and I think he'll get the job done.
Yeah, I'm going Edge.
There's a lot of problems with this because I want like the other guy to win, but I feel like if the young talent doesn't win, their credibility is gone, and it just feels like all that. But I don't know. I think Finn's gonna win, but I want Edge to win because they lost that Elimination Chamber. So I think.
And like we said, for it to end, I think if Finn Balor wins, I think Edge would want to go one more time. But I think if Edge wins, I think that's it. It's over.
Yeah, exactly.
He signed the contract that he can't win a championship at all. Like, it was a contract saying if you join back WWE, he can't win a championship at all. So he can't win.
Yeah, he might want to win one, but they say no. So like, we need other superstars to get that chance. So they just probably want him here so he can promote the game. Like, everyone, Edge is versing, so let's go watch him. So I think Edge, he should get the win, but his road's almost coming to an end.
That's right.
So next match, Anthony.
So next match is Seth Rollins versus Logan Paul. I'm going to start with this one, right? This is not like my favorite match that's going to happen. Like, it's going to be a boring one, to be honest, because when I was watching Elimination Chamber when everyone was in the United States Championship, bro, I thought Seth Rollins was very close to win that United States Championship. But then Logan Paul just came out of nowhere and just interfered in the match and just stuffed up Seth Rollins. He's just, how can I say, his moment, I would say, because he was that close by like an inch to win the title. But don't forget, Austin Theory was the favorite to win the championship because like the pressure was on himself. But this one, it's not going to interest me, bro. I think this fight is going to be like 5 minutes or something, and then it's going to be done.
I feel when Logan Paul comes into the scene, a YouTuber, of course. Already, like, wherever he goes, whatever match, it's not going to be that well. But don't get me wrong. Like, the fights he's pulled, like, they've been like very good fights.
Logan Paul,
you could see he's a natural wrestler, but I feel you could just sometimes see the fans, like, they don't like him, they just boo him and all that.
Yeah.
So like, for me, I'm not like that excited for this match, but
me too,
like, Logan Paul, every match he's played, he's pulled out something out of the bag, and I hope he'll bring another one out of the bag and make it like an interesting match.
Yeah, exactly.
He's made it interesting every single time, but I don't like him at all. I hate him so bad.
I don't like him in the WWE.
No, I hate him in general ever since that thing in December. No, I just
Oh, you don't like him? Well, just in general.
Before he did the whole talking about Jesus thing, all that, I didn't
mind. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that actually pissed me off as well when he actually said it on this podcast, right? That actually disgusted me, right? I think everyone was saying, why would you say things like that? But then don't forget, after a couple of weeks later, he actually, he said about something about, I don't know, about Jesus and that. But then he's like, oh, now I believe it a bit.
Yeah, because he got sick and food poison. So a lot of bad things happened to him. But so I guess you can hate him for that reason.
Of course.
But
you don't say things like that. You don't talk about religious stuff on live or even on a podcast or anything. You don't say that, bro, because it offends everyone, as a Christian or a Muslim too. Because it's not just that he offended Christians, he offended Muslims as well. Yeah, because the Muslims, they believe Jesus as well, and I believe that too. Yeah, because they're like us.
Yeah, exactly.
So look, end of the day, I don't want to talk about political or religious stuff. But this match, I think it's going to be a boring one, but I think Seth Rollins is going to win it easier. Like
Seth's gonna win.
5 minutes into the
I
match.
really don't know what to say about this match.
I think so.
Yeah, it's not interesting, bro. It's not really interesting. I think it's going to be out of 10, probably like a 2 or a 3 out of 10 for sure. So that's my opinion.
I'm gonna go Seth as well.
That's one, yeah.
This is what we're all going to talk about. This one, bro. You're going to be seeing it coming. So, John Cena versus Austin Theory for the United States Championship.
What a match!
That's the game.
This is going to be a match of the century, bro.
It's like past versus the future.
Yeah,
and a lot of people disagree with Freya being next Cena, but they forget they have to hate him. That's the point of being a heel. That's what annoys me. A lot of people say, "Oh, he's not going to be next Cena. He's not good." All this stuff, but that's what you're supposed to say. And a lot of people forget that when you're a heel, you're not supposed to be liked.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're getting hate. Like Roman Reigns didn't get hate only because he's that good of a heel that everyone just loves him.
Yeah, exactly. Like on that, like I feel when he does become good and the fans like him, then maybe that's when we really start to see that, okay, this guy can be the face of the business.
That's when he turns face, not now.
Yeah,
He's still heel, but when he
it's
turns
too bad.
Yeah.
Roman's different. Roman's completely different. Like we've got mixed emotions about him. People hate him, love him, but he's the face. Like you could know the energy and the type of person he is, and he brings that into the WWE. Like whenever he performs, whenever he's on the show, like you could just say like everyone's watching him, everyone has their eye on him.
I was about to say that, Sam. Some people boo Roman just to respect that he's a heel. They don't actually do him because they hate him.
To be honest, I think everyone likes Roman.
Yeah, but they just boo him just because he needs.
Yeah, just like that.
You're supposed to. They respect that. They don't want him to be cheated because when a face gets booed, like Roman did back in like 2015 to 2020, that was when they should have like turned him heel. Because if you're not getting booed by a face, if you're getting booed by a face, you're doing something wrong.
Yeah, but this is going to be a very close one.
Yeah.
Cena Theory. Look, we mentioned this in the podcast about if Cena was to our predictions on the match. So if Cena was to win, I think he's going to stay a bit within the industry for probably a couple of months. But if it was to lose, I think Cena, it's going to take another year for him to return.
Yeah, exactly.
For me, first of all, talk about the face of the business, Austin Theory. I feel no matter who's the face, no one will ever top John Cena.
No,
the way he called out promos, the way he was just natural on the scene. Like I was watching a lot of his the promos he delivered against all those big wrestlers. Specifically the one against Roman, how his promo was so good that Roman forgot his lines.
That 2017 promo crazy. That
was it on the YouTube?
And he goes,
it's on YouTube.
If you want to be the main dog, you got to know how to do a promo or something.
It took you 2.5 years to cut a half decent promo, but now I'm going to trick you down the size. It was so
John
good.
Cena, bro, he's natural. And it all came. He started his career like that, just being the thugonomics, what's it called, that era. But yeah, so that's always been in his DNA. And whether he's in the thugonomics era or now he's the PG era, he's still the same John Cena.
John's always good, but I just feel like this match, I think, listen, all these matches I'm saying the same thing. I want them to win, but I think this is going to win. I think Fury's going to win. I still like Fury. I'm a huge fan of Fury.
I like Fury too.
I like Fury.
Fury reminds me of Lebanese people. I don't know why. I don't know if it's his look. I don't know if it's attitude.
His look, because he wears the glasses and the.
I don't know. Because he's got the fade and he's got the beard and he's got the style. I don't know, but I like Fury a lot. I think Fury's gonna win. I love Fury.
We had this disagreement with Bill. Actually, Bill thinks he's not gonna be the face, but I said I was telling him there has to be a face when Roman goes on his
it's Theory. Theory's the most likely one.
After Roman, it's Theory for sure. Someone has to be the face, and I think Theory is the one that's gonna be the face.
I think
it might be someone from NXT though. There's this guy, Carmelo Hayes. I think that's his name. A lot of people love him. I think if he goes into the main picture, maybe he could be the face.
Since you actually mentioned about Carmelo Hayes, he's going to be the next NXT champion because when Braun Breaker lose, him and what's his name? Who's that bloke? The one that had the long hair when he was versing LA Knight for the $1 Million Championship. What's his name? Cameron Grimes. So Cameron Grimes and Braun Breaker, they're actually going to debut on Monday Night Raw after Mania.
And on that, Anthony, a lot of people are saying if John wins the US Championship, he's gonna do the US Open Challenge, and Braun Breaker's gonna enter it, and he might win the US Championship if John Cena
Do you
wins.
think so?
A lot of people are saying that. So
Wait, Anthony, did you say LA Knight?
Yeah, LA Knight.
Can you give me a yeah?
What?
Can you give me a yeah?
Yeah.
Do you know when he says that on the shows?
Yeah. Every conversation. Yeah.
Yeah.
everyone loves that night, man. That guy's gonna be.
No, you know what? You know what? He actually pressed me a lot. You know what? He came from the Indies and he was in TNA in Impact Wrestling.
Yeah,
I don't know if you noticed it. Yeah, he's been there, but his name was Eli Drake. That
Eli
time.
Drake, yeah.
Look, I don't want to
Yeah.
get off topic, but I think
Yeah.
Bray Wyatt's not done with him yet.
Nah, Bray Wyatt's
Cena?
he's left.
Hasn't been on yet.
Wait, Bray. Wasn't Bray Wyatt messing with Bobby Lashley a bit?
Yeah, and he just ended. I
Yeah,
think,
Yeah, but then
Oh yeah, I forgot
because
about
he had,
that.
yeah,
What
because
is-
he had a bit of an illness. He had a bit of an
Yeah, yeah,
illness.
absolutely.
So he had to take a bit time off. But they just announced 2-3 days ago that he's going to be returning. I don't know when.
We'll probably be back at WrestleMania, maybe.
no, Bobby's gonna be in the
Maybe
the-
Bobby
the
will win.
Royal.
He might win it, and then maybe Bray Wyatt,
Yeah, probably something like that.
or in the match, Bobby Lashley's about to win it, interferes, so something like that. But talking about the John Cena, what were we talking about that match?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I'm talking about John Cena and
Oh,
Austin
completely
Theory.
off topic. Yeah. Who's gonna win it?
Yes, I want Cena to win. Fury's gonna win it. That's,
Yeah, what Julian said. I want Cena so bad. I want Cena to win.
If Cena was gonna stay long, I'm saying Cena,
Yeah,
but he's
Cena,
not.
but-
So I'll go Austin Theory.
I think to make Theory, if Theory wants to become the face of WWE, these are the
Hello?
matches like, he should be winning.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think Theory will win this game.
Anthony's just gone delay.
He's frozen.
Yeah. Don't. I'll just. Okay. The next match. Brock Lesnar versus Omos.
I think that's such a waste.
Brock Lesnar's doing it.
He'll be back. But yeah. What do you think about the Brock Lesnar match?
It's shit build.
I think it's shit build up.
it's for casual
Yeah.
viewers though. It's for casual
reception-
people to
Yeah,
like.
Anthony, your reception's gone, but I think it's gonna be. I think this one's gonna be those quick matches.
Yeah.
You know what it's for, Sam? It's for people who don't watch WWE who just want to watch it on WrestleMania. They're
Yeah.
gonna see two big guys and they'll be like, "Oh, this is gonna be a crazy match."
Exactly. Yeah.
It's not for like people like us, like our WWE fans.
Yeah, like Shabo's off now. Personally, yeah, this one's again one of those matches that Brock Lesnar's probably not happy about because he probably wants to be up there in the main event, but he has to go along with it. But I think Brock Lesnar will win. I think Brock Lesnar will put an F5 on him, suplex, and he'll probably shock the world, like carrying him and all that. So yeah, I think it's not going to be the best match, but who knows? Like you just don't know.
Fair enough.
So we're talking about Brock Lesnar and Omos?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro, this is very, very this is a big mistake, really. I'm gonna be honest with you. Why? Because I think Brock Lesnar should have a big fight with someone
That's what I was
else.
saying, yeah.
But Omos, like, that's just waste.
Look, something different, maybe something different. Change it up.
I don't know, man. Look, this is a kind of weird match, and this is not going to interest us, bro. I think this is a thumbs down for sure.
Yeah, I think too. Julian, anything you want to say about this match? Or
No, nothing. I don't know. Omos is not going to be that big of a character. He's boring. He's
yeah.
He's not like
Yeah.
Braun Strowman. Braun Strowman.
Do you think,
the,
Do you think what's it called? The Brock Lesnar's what's it called? When it was with
What is
MVP, what's it called?
The Hurt Business.
Her business. Do you think that will be back soon?
They're coming back. They're actually going to expand.
Yeah, because there was a bit like a few hints during Monday Night Raw, like
Yeah.
MVP trying to get Brock Lesnar back into the Hurt business.
Yeah.
And not just that, too, Shams. They're saying that Street Profits might heel turn very soon if MVP gives them a role to be part of the Hurt business.
Maybe, yeah, actually,
That would actually be quite interesting.
Bro, I'll be actually happy with Street Profits.
I think that would be
turning
something
heel.
good.
I think they
Something good for the
need. I think they
business.
need a heel turn. I think they need to try and be different.
They need to
'cause
break up. They've been there for too long, man. They need to break
Yeah.
up. Like it's been too
Okay,
long.
You know what, Gillian? Speaking of Montez Ford, I don't know if you watched the interview when he was actually saying after Austin Theory, when he retains the title, Apparently, he wants to go for the US title.
I think
But if we're saying Bron Breakker's going to be the US title, like US champion next, I don't know, man. There's a lot of potential, bro. There's a lot of new fresh faces.
Break up, like, because there's two ways. Street Profits can break up. Alpha Academy can break up. Chad Gable can go for the US champion. Montez can go for the US
A
champion.
lot of teams,
Yeah.
a lot of teams are on the brink of like falling apart. Like there's a lot, even the Bloodline, including them. So
Yeah, exactly.
there's a lot going on, and that's why WWE has improved. During that COVID year, and especially maybe a year after that COVID year, the storylines were boring, matches were repetitive. But now it's slowly getting back to the way it was, and it's interesting and it's exciting to see it go back to its best. So, so who do you think's winning, Brock Lesnar or Omos?
I said Brock.
Yeah,
I'll say Brock
Yeah,
too.
I'm just gonna say Brock Lesnar as
I'm
well.
going Brock. Yeah. So
Next match is the women's 6-man. We got Becky Lynch, Lita, and Trish
we
Stratus.
don't want to waste our time on that. Just go next one.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think
all
go
right,
next
next one. All right, we'll skip on that one.
No disrespect to the women's division.
Yeah, I know.
I just don't watch it at all. So I'm
Yeah,
not,
so
me
it's going to be a
too.
waste of a topic to talk
I'm
about.
not-
All right, well, we can talk about this one for the women's championship. Bianca Belair versus Auska.
Yeah.
This storyline has just only been new the last couple of weeks. So because Auska won the Elimination Chamber to be the #1 contender. So, but they're saying that she's a heel turn, Auska.
I don't know. I can't tell. It's just
I can't tell either about it.
very hard, but I feel they want her to be big because you see she comes back from injury and instantly she's at a title belt. So the WWE really likes her and the way she performs and who she is. So I think Bianca Belair should get the win, but not going to be surprised if what's her name?
Auska.
Auska
She
wins.
was big back then, like a couple years ago. She was like the main woman's wrestler.
Yeah, in
Like, that was
NXT
really
because she was the
close to
women's champion.
Then she
Yeah.
left for, was it a couple years she left? Or
I think about 2 years. 2
something
years,
like
I would say,
that.
or a year and a half.
And now I think they've moved on from her, and I think Bianca Belair is the main focus now, and I think she'll continue that reign of
Yeah,
holding
exactly.
the title belt, the women's World Tag Team champion belt.
Yeah, so Bianca Belair she's held the belt for quite a while now. And
nearly a year.
Yeah, she has.
a year. So maybe I think they might try something new, maybe start something new, like start a new rivalry or something.
Yeah.
So yeah, like not much to say about this match, as we said. Like we're not that invested into the women's division,
But
but
I think it should be a very a good match to watch.
yes.
Yeah, I think it should.
Quick predictions: who's going to win this one?
Bianca Belair.
Yeah, I'm going to agree on Sharps. I think Bianca Belair probably retained the title. So she's been the toughest, the strongest, and she's the EST. So
Julian,
yeah.
hot chicks, Bianca.
Like that didn't reason it like that.
I'm going to go Bianca Belair as well.
Yes, Bianca.
Yeah, okay.
All right, this one's going to be my favorite one, man. Another women's championship, SmackDown Women's Championship, Charlotte Flair versus our Aussie favorite, Rhea Ripley.
Yeah,
Bro, you know what? I'm going to start with this one, bro. Rhea Ripley has stepped up to the game, man. When she first came into NXT, bro, she was like magic, man. She was like building her character up and like she won the NXT championship as well. And when she came to WWE, she actually stepped up to the game and now being as a heel with the Judgment Day, bro, you know what? She could be the next SmackDown Women's Champion, bro. And you know what? She's gonna be a hell of a champion, bro. I hope she stays long term.
They're building Rhea Ripley up to be the best, and
Yes.
I think I see no other winner but her. I think she's going to really dominate and show why she's the face of the women's division.
Of course. And you know what? I want to see more Australian wrestlers to WWE. Now we got like India Hartwell, Grayson Waller, even Daniel Vita as well. You know, Daniel Vita used to play for Brisbane Broncos and Canberra.
Raiders.
Yeah. Right. First NRL player in WWE. How crazy is that?
Yeah, no, but I think what's it called?
He's going to be the next Roman Reigns, but they're saying that he could be the next Roman Reigns. But I don't want to be off topic, but I'm just going to say Rhea Ripley, the best. She's going to be the best Aussie fighter in WWE as a wrestler.
Yeah.
See how she's developed over the years for 3 years.
Yeah, of course, bro. It took her years, bro.
She's a good wrestler.
Oh, of course she is, bro.
Reigns coming to a full circle because in 2 years ago, if you remember, I don't know if you remember because it was very dead at the point. But 2020 WrestleMania, it was Charlotte versus Rhea for the
Yeah,
NXT
I remember that,
championship.
yeah.
You're gonna say
Yeah,
that?
I watched that.
It comes to a full circle now where Rhea wins it now off Charlotte.
Yeah.
When Charlotte won off Rhea 2 years ago, but that was a very bad match 2 years ago. But I feel like
Yeah,
this
it was.
storyline that's connecting to it because this storyline has no build.
It's it's weird how sometimes storylines connect from like 2 years ago.
But yeah.
So it'll be interesting again. Another good fight. Both women's are good at what they do. They're strong wrestlers, but Rhea Ripley for this one.
Yeah, I think Rhea Ripley will get this.
Aussie one, yeah. Aussie favorite, Rhea Ripley to win
I
the
think-
title.
And I
Do you
think
think
that's the main event.
I think Dominik might probably hope.
Yeah, you know what? He might distract Charlotte Flair.
Money.
Yeah, it might happen. Yeah.
Boys aren't going to be there to watch it. I think he's going to be at the game. I think he's probably going to be leaving to the game for
What
Bulldogs.
time's the WrestleMania?
It's main event of night 1.
What time's the kickoff?
Dogs is like 6 o'clock.
Which one?
Dogs and Cowboys 6 o'clock this
Yeah,
Sunday.
but what time's the what's it called?
I think it's 1 o'clock at this time for WrestleMania. It's like
Nah, I think they might start at 10. 10 o'clock to probably like 4 or 5 o'clock.
Yeah, I always, for some reason, I always struggle to find the exact time.
Yeah, because you know why daylight savings changing on Sunday, so 1 hour back.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
We'll see how that goes, but yeah, I'm going for Rhea Ripley.
Yeah, Rhea Ripley as well. The Aussie
and
one.
I think it's one more.
The last final match of WrestleMania is the match of the card, man. Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes.
Anthony,
I can't wait for this one, bro.
Anthony,
Yeah.
can you acknowledge me, please?
Yes, I will acknowledge you.
Yeah.
Sam,
So yeah, this one's gonna be the battle of the century, bro. So
First of all, I just want to say this: when I see Cody Rhodes
Rhodes.
title, I'm gonna be so upset when I see Roman just
I know
not holding that belt.
It's
I'm not
gonna
happy
be
with this.
I'm not looking forward to this.
because we were with him. We were with him in his journey, and he's grown so much in 3 years. And to see him it's like a parent seeing their kid go to high school. Like
remember that picture I sent you of us?
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
I sent a picture, but we all look so different from when Roman won it from 2020.
That's crazy.
And
Like
even
that day
Roman-
he was still built, and now he's still the
yeah,
undisputed champion.
but it's
Crazy, man.
look, it depends the way their storyline wants to go. For me, I know Cody Rhodes will probably win it.
Yeah,
for sure.
He's
Yeah.
back. He's never been main events. He's never won the belt. So it all makes sense that he gets his fairy tale ending.
But I feel like Jay should get that ending. It just should come in a full circle. Who should break up Bloodline other than someone? He's the second most important
In
member
the
of the Bloodline.
bloodline.
Like who better else to end the Bloodline from someone inside the Bloodline?
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
Yeah,
not
exactly.
On someone who
Like
was
Sammy said, if
I thought it was Sami
Roman-
Zayn, but it wasn't Sami Zayn.
Yeah,
if Roman Reigns was to win, Julian, do you think like WWE, like Triple H would want Roman Reigns to get that 1,000 day of holding the title, or it really doesn't matter how?
Like if Vince stayed, or if Vince is still, I don't know if he's still with the company. I don't know if he's.
I think he retired.
If he is back, because I think he is. There's rumors that he is. They might hit Roman with that 1,000, and
I think he deserves it.
Look, it's been. When are they ever going to get a 1,000-day run with another champion?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's quite a big achievement.
Exactly. No one's going to do it.
Yeah.
Do they want to end it now? Like they've made it this far. Like as you're saying, 1,000 days is a big milestone. So we don't know what's inside their minds, what they want to do. But if they want to continue it, but then I don't see Cody Rhodes losing.
Then
it.
again, why did
That's what I'm
Cody
trying
Rhodes?
to figure out.
Yeah,
What's
why
Cody
did he
gonna
come
do
then?
after?
Yeah,
No.
if Roman Reigns was to win it, then you start to question why did Cody Rhodes come into the business?
There has to be like a twist to it. Like
Yeah.
maybe Rock, like I'm saying, The Rock maybe potentially returns. He interferes, not interferes, he distracts Cody Rhodes. Roman wins.
Yeah.
Something's gonna happen for Cody.
I think,
not to
boys,
win.
Randy Orton's returning this week.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he is.
I think Cody Rhodes wins this. Like Sammy said, I think we did a podcast yesterday that if Cody Rhodes wins it, Randy Orton will go into the enter the ring, congratulate him, but then he'll do an RKO.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
so
you bring up a good point, but with the point of saying, and it reminds me of something when you said, "What's the point of Cody coming back if he's not going to win it?"
yeah,
Exact same thing with Batista. When he came back in 2014, he came back for that one reason to be champion. Daniel Bryan instead was champion, and he left like 2 months after.
He probably
yeah.
got pissed
So,
off.
I don't know, man. This is very interesting. Like
That's what I'm saying.
It's gonna happen.
For me, if Roman was gonna win, something big is gonna happen.
Something, yeah, really big.
a return or twist in the story, someone interferes, like something's gonna happen. But if
Yeah.
not, Cody's just gonna win it, like just out of how it
But
is.
Julian, imagine hearing the legacy.
That's
Think-
what the TikTok I sent you.
Yeah,
That would be crazy. Imagine the legacy comes out and the versus Bloodline. Oh my
that
god,
would be wow. Bloodline versus the legacy.
man! That they're both legacies as well, both third
Yeah.
generation. Oh man,
Anthony, what do you think is going to happen?
Right, you've actually said it. Like anything, anything might happen. So like, could be a twist, a heel turn, stepping away from the bloodline.
What do you want to like? What do you want to see happen?
Look, I want Cody Rhodes to win the fight clean. So no interference, no
From
nothing.
the bloodline.
Because you're talking about the biggest match in history, bro. Like
yeah.
you're talking about the Rhodes. They've been their legacy for a long time. Like with Dusty Rhodes and his son Goldust, and now Cody Rhodes taking over. And now you're talking about Roman Reigns, like the current champion, like he's been nearly 1,000 days.
Yeah.
Right. This is going to be a tough fight. I think this fight might go 20, 30 minutes or even 40
Yeah,
minutes.
it will. 100% it will.
So-
I feel like they'll do like a twist where you see Roman's gonna win, but
Yeah.
then Cody hits him with all that, and like it
Yeah.
happens in the match. I thought that you're right. It's gonna be 20, 30 minutes at least.
So I don't know, man. Look, I said Cody Rhodes because I can feel the confidence in him that he will win the undisputed WWE Heavyweight Championship. So I do want him to win it. But you know me, I'm a big fan of Randy Orton, bro. Randy Orton's always been my favorite. So I think he will probably come down, shake his hand, he'll turn on him, and then he walks off.
Yeah.
And then he'll be the first challenger for the title after Mania. So
Personally, for me, like I can't predict this because
yeah, it's hard. It's
it
very,
will-
very
it
hard.
will-
Everyone's going to predict.
Cody Rhodes will win or Roman. So really, I'm not going to put a prediction on this because it could go either way. So I'm in the middle.
I feel like these last few weeks they've kind of hinted that Cody's winning. They haven't.
Yeah,
hinted-
exactly.
Because that's actually a fair point because Cody's been very emotional. Like when he speaks, like he's speaking from his heart. Like you could see the passion, and that might maybe be the reason why he edges it and gets the win.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
going.
that's
I
probably
think-
right.
To be honest, boys, I'm going to say Roman's winning this.
I
You
just-
reckon?
I just want
I
that.
think
Nah,
Roman's winning it. I don't know. why.
I don't think it's going to happen, bro.
Like,
No way,
It'd
not a
be
chance.
so dumb for him not to win it. I
said
just
I'm
have this feeling Roman's winning it. I don't
Nah.
know. I don't know where these feelings coming from.
Bro, listen.
I
What
just
else
see
can,
it. I don't know.
because what
I'm
else
saying
can
it.
he prove? That's the thing. Who's going to be the next challenger after Roman Reigns if he wins? If
Anthony,
If he
that
retains
was- we talked about it in the beginning. I think if he's gonna if Roman's gonna say champion and Usos lose the titles, I think he's gonna get mad at Jay and Jay's gonna return on Roman. SummerSlam, Jay versus Roman. But WrestleMania Backlash next month, it could be Seth, Cody, and Roman. I reckon
Yeah.
Roman is the same day as WrestleMania Backlash. If Roman retains, that's gonna be his 1,000 day.
there you go. But you know what? I don't think they're going to give Randy Orton straight away the opportunity yet. But like how we said, if Cody Rhodes win, they said that they're going to do a triple threat at WrestleMania Backlash. So Cody Rhodes versus Reigns and Seth Rollins.
Yeah, that's a good. I think that would be a very good match. But
You know what, Julian? They're saying that maybe Dean Ambrose, John Moxley, he might come back to WWE very, very soon.
he
But
signed
they're
the
saying they might reunite with the Shield. I don't know if that happens later.
that happens.
Yeah. So yeah, final predictions.
Cody Rhodes. I think Cody Rhodes is going to win nice and clean. So yeah, so I would say Cody Rhodes.
Yeah.
So you too, Cody Rhodes, Julian?
I want Roman to win. I know as soon as Roman loses, I'm gonna get a FaceTime call from both of you. I just as soon as Sami turned on the bloodline, I get a call from everyone.
Oh, mate.
Jacob called me. The whole group chat was called, bro.
No, I'm going Roman.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm saying it as I think. Like, I don't think Roman's winning, but I want Roman to win. I swear to God, I'm gonna get so mad if Cody wins. I'm gonna get very
Yeah,
mad.
it's gonna be. Julian's gonna be so like. I'm gonna be so calm.
I'm gonna
We're
be
all,
so
looking
sad.
we're all looking forward to it.
Julian, 3 years it's been.
Like that photo made me think so much. Like
Yeah.
how much that me, you, Bill, all of us, we've all changed. Fucking.
I know.
yeah. So
Hopefully
yeah,
it continues. Hopefully.
well, that's a wrap for our WrestleMania preview. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you guys soon.